Do you believe in destiny? What if every moment of your life, every decision, every success, every challenge was already written long before you were born? What if our future isn't random, but instead woven into time, hidden in mystical messages, waiting for us to uncover their meaning? The fate or free will, is our future already decided? For centuries, humanity has questioned, do we shape our own destiny, or is everything predetermined? Some believe fate is nothing more than poetry. Others are convinced that the universe leaves clues, hidden in nature, the stars, and the minds of those with extraordinary vision. Among these visionaries, one name stands above all: Michel de Nostradamus, known to the world as Nostradamus. Who was Nostradamus? Born in 1503 in France, Nostradamus was far more than just a physician and astrologer. He was a seer whose predictions reached across centuries. Though he was celebrated for his medical expertise during Europe's deadly plagues, it was his mysterious quatrains, four-line verses predicting the future, that made him legendary. His chilling visions of the future. Within his cryptic writings, we find eerie glimpses of events that would unfold centuries later: the French Revolution, a violent uprising that reshaped history; the bubonic plague, a deadly disease that wiped out millions; the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, foreseen long before nuclear power even existed. His terrifying predictions, written in the 16th century, still haunt us today. Were they just coincidences, or something more? How did he see the future? Did Nostradamus possess an unimaginable creative mind, or was he truly connected to a higher force? For centuries, his words have sparked debate. Skeptics argue his verses are vague and open to interpretation. Believers highlight their eerily precise connections to real-world events. Whether you see him as a mystic or a poet, one thing is undeniable: Nostradamus challenges us to rethink the randomness of life. His verses force us to question whether the future is an unfolding mystery or a script already written beyond our control. What about 2025? Are we standing at a crossroads? As we move through 2025, the world faces unprecedented challenges. Climate crises are reaching critical levels. Political tensions are at a boiling point. Technology is advancing faster than ever, reshaping the way we live. Did Nostradamus foresee this era of turmoil? Do his quatrains contain warnings or solutions to the crises we face today? 10 chilling predictions for 2025. What lies ahead? These aren't just vague guesses. They are disturbing glimpses into a future shaped by natural disasters, power shifts, and technological revolutions that could alter the course of humanity forever. But before we dive into these chilling forecasts, let's strengthen our community of truth seekers and explorers. If you are fascinated by history, mysteries, and the unknown, take a moment to like this video to support our journey into the hidden world of predictions. Share it with your friends who are curious about the enigmas of time and fate. Subscribe to stay connected with groundbreaking insights that challenge what we think we know. Your support is free, but it fuels our mission to explore the unexplained and spark conversations that go beyond the ordinary. Prepare for an unforgettable journey. As we uncover Nostradamus's most shocking predictions for 2025, get ready for an emotional roller coaster. Some of these revelations will leave you in awe, others may unsettle you. But one thing is certain: you'll never look at the future, or even the present, the same way again. So, are you ready to step into the mind of one of history's most mysterious figures? Are you prepared to confront the riddles of fate? Let's begin. But remember, the answers you uncover today may only lead to even more questions. Or the Pacific Ring of Fire, a ticking time bomb. The Pacific Ring of Fire, home to 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes, could be on the verge of unleashing chaos like never before. Could 2025 bring a catastrophic eruption that reshapes the world? Nostradamus's chilling prediction paints a terrifying vision of fiery devastation. The earth will tremble around the new city. 2 great rocks will burn for a long time. The sky will ignite over the ocean. The city will be engulfed in ashes and flames. A supervolcanic eruption, a disaster waiting to happen. This cryptic verse suggests a volcanic explosion of unimaginable scale. History has proven the devastating power of supervolcanoes. Mount Tambora, 1815, triggered global cooling and famine. Krakatoa, 1883, created massive tsunamis, killing thousands. Today, scientists warn of major threats from Yellowstone caldera, USA, a sleeping giant with the potential to alter the global climate. Campi Flegrei, Italy, showing alarming signs of instability. Mount Taal, Philippines, located in one of the world's most volcanic regions. Mount Fuji, Japan, a disaster waiting to unfold. Could Nostradamus have been predicting an eruption in one of these locations? A volcanic winter that could plunge the world into darkness. The phrase, "the sky will catch fire," brings to mind apocalyptic scenes. Pyroclastic flows consuming entire cities, molten lava swallowing landscapes, ash clouds blotting out the sun. But the destruction wouldn't stop there. A supervolcanic eruption could trigger a volcanic winter. Ash clouds could block sunlight for months or even years. Crops would fail, leading to food shortages and famine. Economies would collapse under the weight of environmental catastrophe. Imagine waking up to a world covered in ash, the air thick with sulfur, and society struggling to survive in the aftermath. Is this a warning we must heed? Modern science can predict volcanic activity, but nothing can fully prepare us for a disaster of this scale. Could Nostradamus be warning us about the increasing dangers of natural disasters? Are we ignoring critical signs of environmental collapse? If his vision becomes reality, the world must brace for both immediate devastation and long-term consequences. A political upheaval that could reshape global power. Nostradamus's predictions about shifting alliances and betrayal have often resonated with eerie accuracy. One of his most unsettling verses warns, "The great empire will be replaced by another, a small place of lethal area. They will come to expose the false exploits of the ambitious man from the West." A fracturing of global alliances. This chilling message suggests a major shift in global power, possibly the collapse of a great empire and the rise of a new force. Could this be the decline of the United States, replaced by another rising superpower? Will new alliances be forged, or will old partnerships crumble under political ambition? In today's world, international partnerships form the backbone of global stability. However, history has shown that alliances can fracture under the weight of ambition, distrust, and competition. Could 2025 bring political betrayals that shake the foundation of world powers? Political chaos within nations. This power shift may not only occur on the global stage, it could mirror political turmoil within individual countries. Governments could collapse due to internal betrayals and shifting loyalties. Leaders once seen as allies could turn into rivals. Nations could be thrown into turmoil, leading to economic instability and civil unrest. We've seen this before, political factions clashing, unexpected alliances forming, and leaders rising or falling overnight. Could 2025 be the year we witness a dramatic transformation in global leadership? Nostradamus' words may serve as a warning. Leaders and nations must navigate alliances carefully or risk falling into the chaos he foresaw. The rise of AI, Nostradamus' vision of a new era. Nostradamus' enigmatic verses about technological leaps seem eerily accurate when compared to the rapid rise of artificial intelligence. The moon in full of night over the high mountain. The new sage with a lone brain sees it by his. Was Nostradamus hinting at a future dominated by artificial intelligence and machine intelligence? In an age where AI is advancing at an unprecedented pace, reshaping jobs, industries, and even human interaction, could this be the tipping point for a technological revolution beyond our control? Is AI humanity's greatest creation or its greatest threat? Will AI bring prosperity, solving problems we never imagined? Or will it disrupt economies, displace jobs, and change the way we live forever? With AI now capable of decision-making, creative thinking, and even self-learning, Nostradamus' vision of a lone brain observing the world seems more relevant than ever. Could we be on the brink of an AI-driven society where machines take control of key aspects of human life? If so, how will we adapt, and will we be ready for the consequences? As the future unfolds, are we prepared? The world in 2025 stands at a crossroads. Natural disasters, political upheavals, and technological revolutions are all unfolding at a staggering pace. Were Nostradamus' predictions a warning or mere coincidence? One thing is certain: the road ahead is uncertain. The decisions we make today will shape the future of generations to come. Are you ready to uncover what lies ahead? Stay with us as we dive deeper into Nostradamus' most haunting predictions for 2025 and beyond. Artificial intelligence, the rise of the digital mind. Is AI humanity's greatest creation or its greatest threat? Disciples invited to be immortal, eyes to the south, hands in bosom, bodies in fire. This cryptic verse hints at a technological revolution unlike any other. The phrase, "the lone brain," could represent artificial intelligence, a superintelligence surpassing human limits, guiding the world in ways we can barely comprehend. By 2025, AI will be deeply embedded in healthcare, AI diagnosing diseases faster than doctors, finance, algorithms controlling global markets, warfare, autonomous weapons making life or death decisions. But this revolution comes at a cost. Will AI bring progress, or will it replace human labor, causing widespread job loss? Can we trust AI to prioritize human well-being, or will efficiency come at the expense of ethics? How do we prevent AI from being used in warfare, cybersecurity threats, or mass surveillance? The phrase, "invited to be immortal," suggests AI's infinite lifespan. But does immortality create wisdom or chaos? Are we, like disciples in Nostradamus' quatrain, blindly following technology into an uncertain future? On the rise of the East, a global power shift in 2025. Nostradamus foresaw a major shift in global influence, warning, "The great power is shifting to where the sun rises. A new world order is emerging, forged in the heart of the dragon." The dragon unmistakably symbolizes China, whose economic and military strength is rapidly reshaping the global order. By 2025, China's Belt and Road Initiative could tighten its control over trade routes. Advancements in AI, 5G, and space technology may surpass Western nations. Economic dominance could weaken the influence of the United States. But this shift isn't just about economics. It signals cultural and political transformations. As Western nations face internal conflicts and economic struggles, will the East seize the opportunity to reshape global leadership? Could this power shift escalate tensions, leading to international disputes over trade, technology, or territorial claims? Will this new world order emerge peacefully, or will it come through confrontation? Nostradamus's vision challenges us to ask, will this transition bring collaboration or conflict? Environmental catastrophes, Nostradamus' warning of nature's wrath. Long before climate change became a global crisis, Nostradamus foresaw a world struggling against nature's fury. The parched earth will grow even drier, rivers will mourn, and the fields will perish. By 2025, the damage could reach a breaking point. Extreme droughts will dry up water supplies and destroy crops. Hurricanes and floods will displace millions, leaving cities underwater. Coastal regions will fight against rising sea levels, swallowing land. Mass migrations and conflicts over resources could destabilize entire nations. This isn't just about nature, it's about survival. Food shortages will lead to economic collapse. Political instability will rise as nations fight for dwindling resources. Communities will be forced to abandon their homes, creating a refugee crisis like never before. Are we ignoring the warnings? Nostradamus' words serve as a dire reminder. If we continue to exploit the planet, we may soon reach the point of no return. The looming shadow of global war, a chilling prediction. Among Nostradamus' most terrifying warnings is the threat of a global conflict. Two brothers torn apart by strife, the fortress falls, the great leader will succumb. The third great war will ignite when the big city is engulfed in flames. Could 2025 mark the beginning of another global war? Two brothers torn apart. Could this symbolize rival superpowers like the US and China, or North and South Korea? The fortress falls, a nation in decline, a government collapse, or a major city under attack. The big city burns, a prophecy of urban warfare, bombings, or even nuclear devastation. Unsettling modern parallels. The China-Taiwan conflict. Rising tensions could spark a war with global consequences. Will the US and its allies intervene? The Russia-Ukraine war, already involving multiple nations, could this conflict spiral into something much larger? Cyber warfare and infrastructure attacks. The fortress falls may not be a physical war, but a digital attack, crippling power grids, financial systems, and global security. A war unlike any before. This isn't just about soldiers and weapons anymore. The next global war could be fought through technology, economic collapse, and cyber attacks, pushing the world into a new era of instability. Is Nostradamus warning us to prepare? The signs are all around us. The world sits on the edge of conflict, and one wrong move could change history forever. Nostradamus might be warning us. Are we heading toward an era of war we won't be able to control? The fate of humanity. Is this our defining moment? The world in 2025 stands at a crossroads, a moment of great transformation, immense danger, and unparalleled opportunity. Will AI revolutionize the world, or will it spiral beyond our control? Will the rise of the East bring a new global order, or will it spark geopolitical conflicts? Will we finally take climate change seriously, or have we already passed the point of no return? Is the world on the brink of another war, or can diplomacy prevent a catastrophe? The future is not set in stone. Nostradamus' warnings remind us that our choices today will shape the world of tomorrow. Are we prepared for what's coming? A looming energy crisis. Nostradamus' warning of a dark future energy is the lifeblood of modern civilization, and Nostradamus' warning about a global energy crisis feels more relevant than ever. The lights will dim as resources fade, machines will falter, and the world will cry out. The old ways will be sought, but the answers lie deep within the Earth's core. Is our energy system on the brink of collapse? This chilling verse hints at a worldwide energy crisis that could be triggered by dwindling fossil fuel supplies as global demand outpaces production, geopolitical conflicts disrupting oil and gas supply chains, extreme weather disasters damaging power grids and infrastructure. By 2025, the consequences could be devastating. Massive blackouts plunging cities into darkness, industries grinding to a halt, bringing economies to their knees, unrest and protests as nations struggle to secure energy resources. Imagine a world where electricity becomes a luxury, hospitals struggle to operate life-saving equipment, food supply chains collapse due to refrigeration failures, communication networks go offline, silencing the world. Is there a way out? Nostradamus' mention of the Earth's core could point to alternative energy solutions, such as geothermal power, tapping into Earth's natural heat, nuclear fusion, a potential game-changer in clean energy. However, transitioning to sustainable energy takes time, and in the face of crisis, time is a luxury we may not have. A warning beyond energy, the danger of over-reliance on technology. Could Nostradamus also be warning us about cyber threats? A single cyber attack on power grids could cripple entire nations, leaving millions in the dark and fulfilling Nostradamus' grim prophecy. Will we act before it's too late? As energy demands continue to skyrocket, the world must choose between innovation and disaster. Will we heed the warnings and prepare for the future, or are we heading toward a world without power, without stability, and without answers? Will the energy crisis be the wake-up call humanity needs to embrace sustainability before it's too late? The environmental catastrophe, the cost of ignoring nature's warnings. Nostradamus' vision of global devastation is both stark and unrelenting. The earth will crack and rivers will run dry, famine will spread as harvests fail, insects will plague the fields, and the cries of the hungry will echo across the land. Is climate change reaching the point of no return? Rising global temperatures are already causing severe droughts drying up rivers and lakes, increasing hurricanes and floods devastating entire regions, fertile lands turning into barren wastelands. By 2025, these crises could escalate, leading to mass starvation as crops fail, water shortages affecting millions, widespread migration as people flee unlivable conditions, conflicts over dwindling resources. The insect plague, a hidden threat. Nostradamus' reference to insects could point to locust swarms devastating farmlands, new pest outbreaks threatening food supplies, diseases spreading through insects, leading to pandemics. This crisis is not just an environmental issue, it is a threat to global security, economies, and human survival itself. Will we take action before it's too late, or are we already past the point of no return? A fiery messenger from the heavens, a warning of catastrophic impact. Space, the final frontier, holds both incredible promise and lurking peril. Nostradamus warned, astronomers will peer beyond the stars and perhaps discover a new world, but we must heed the warning of the fiery messenger descending from the heavens. Could 2025 bring an asteroid impact that changes the course of history? While asteroid impacts are rare, even a small collision could destroy entire cities, trigger tsunamis capable of wiping out coastal regions, disrupt global ecosystems, leading to long-term climate effects. NASA, SpaceX, and other space agencies are working on asteroid detection and planetary defense. But are we truly prepared? Are we focusing too much on space colonization while ignoring threats closer to home? Will we discover a new habitable world, or will space exploration bring unintended consequences? Could conflicts over space resources become the next global power struggle? As we venture further into the cosmos, Nostradamus' warning reminds us, we must balance ambition with caution. Genetic engineering, a future of enhanced humans or dangerous experimentation. Nostradamus' final prediction for 2025 takes us into a world both thrilling and unsettling. From the human flock, 9 will be set apart, separated from judgment and cancelled. Their destiny will be shaped by their deeds. They will be revered for their profound understanding. The birth of genetically engineered humans. Could this prophecy hint at groundbreaking advancements in genetic modification? By 2025, genetic engineering may allow us to cure incurable diseases, enhance physical and mental abilities, extend human lifespans beyond natural limits. However, these scientific breakthroughs come with serious ethical questions. Could genetic enhancements divide society into the modified and the natural? Will altering human DNA have unforeseen consequences on evolution? Are we on the verge of playing God, and at what cost? The 9 set apart could symbolize the first generation of genetically modified individuals, a new breed of humans. Will genetic advancements create a world where only the superior thrive while others struggle to keep up? Will this technology bring medical miracles or a new kind of inequality? Nostradamus' words serve as a warning. Just because we can alter nature, should we? The future is ours to shape, and there you have it. 10 of Nostradamus' most spine-chilling predictions to consider as we enter 2025. Believer or skeptic, one thing is certain. His words make us question the future of humanity. He didn't just predict events. He left us mirrors to reflect on our choices, actions, and the world we are creating. But remember, no future is set in stone. Humanity has always had the power to rewrite its fate. The choices we make today will shape the tomorrow we envision. What do you think? Do Nostradamus' predictions fill you with fear, fascination, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're here, don't forget to like this video if you found it insightful, share it with someone who loves exploring the unknown. Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into mysteries, predictions, and the secrets of the universe. Together, let's unravel the mysteries of life, one discovery at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the cryptic world of Nostradamus. Keep questioning, keep exploring, keep your mind open to endless possibilities. After all, the future may be closer than we think, and the answers we seek may already be hidden in plain sight. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and remember, the mysteries of the universe are waiting for you, right here. Sparkles.